Have you collated those elective admissions comparisons? I've got a routine with Jayne Grayson.
Sorry, I
asked for them 2 days ago. Jayne, you came back.
I heard the place was falling apart.
How's your mother? I hear that she's making good progress.
She passed away, Rick.
Did she? I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Well, it's just been so hectic around here.
Miss Griffin?
Yes.
I've asked for that kid to be transferred to peds. They've plenty of beds, so I guess it's just them trying to shift a problem or something.
Sorry, who are you?
Penny Valentine, the new F1.
Who asked you to do all this, Penny?
I'm trying to be proactive, so I don't have to keep asking questions.
Right. Well, look, I don't want to crush your youthful enthusiasm, but first you're going to have to call pediatrics, grovel for the confusion, tell them that I've stipulated that that kid, Martin, should be treated on an adult ward. And second, no matter how trivial it might seem, always refer to a senior person. Basically, just by the book.
Of course. And I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Right, I just need to get my wallet, because you're going to need a cup of coffee.
The board want a step change in the way we deal with press rebuttal.
Well, that'll bring Maddie back. Well, clearly I've been vindicated in my approach. In fact, I think we need to consider taking an even tougher line on...
Yeah, well, that's not quite the feedback I'm getting about zero tolerance. I sense morale is low. Perhaps you should step off the gas a little.
Well, of course morale is low. We've just lost a colleague, a very popular colleague.
No, the impression I get is this is not just about Dr. Young's death. It's the other aspects, too. The drug testing.
Those measures are intended to protect...
I know what the intention is. Doesn't mean it works. A rumor has reached me.
Connie Beecham.
You know I don't listen to hearsay, but the word on the street...
On the street?
Let's just say you've been less than supportive of your junior staff recently.
No. I'm sorry, but you won't find a shred of evidence to support that.
Well, let's take, for example, the way you spoke to the junior doctor this morning.
And F1 has been bad-mouthing me to the chief exec.
Absolutely not.
What's Connie been saying?
A lot of people are questioning...
You know that she's been trying to undermine me. And you know why. You're overreacting.
No, you are not seeing the gravity. This is a minefield. The ethics committee are hopping mad. People are phoning lawyers, asking for guidance on underage consent.
This has been blown out of all proportion.
Rick, the mother's saying she'll support the boy's wishes. So if you want to pursue an operation...
The mother's here.
You didn't know?
Obviously not.
If he refuses and you want to go ahead with an operation, then we need a magistrate and we need one now.
Don't need a magistrate. I just need to talk them back round. He's my patient. He'll see.
Oh, so we bully him and the mother?
Absolutely not. We just stay calm. We talk rationally to Martin.
He is a child. His rational capabilities are de facto in question.
With respect, you don't know the patient. You don't know the case. You're going to have to trust my judgment. He's not like a little kid. He's more like an adult. This is my call. He's no ordinary child.
I did. I was just...
You were just what?
Mr. Griffin in?
Because in your
I think so.
naive attempts to impress, you took up all the ethical and political alarms. No, I've got to run around telling people there's no fire.
I'm sorry.
I suggest that you spend the rest of your shift observing Nurse Jackson. Then you might learn something about how to communicate with patients.
Yes. Of course. Mr. Griffin, I really am sorry.
Was that the best way to handle her mistake?
You don't know the context.
I know. Your staff are walking on eggshells.
Jayne, I will not be caricatured as some sort of monster.
Then stop behaving like one.
I have had a quarter of a century's experience dealing with junior medical staff. Now, sometimes you have to play bad cop, because sometimes your touchy-feely method does not work. That does not mean that I am mishandling the situation.
I am just trying to stop you destroying what's left of morale.
Morale is fine.
Okay, since you insist on handing me the rope to hang you with, I'll be blunt. Morale is not fine. And consequently, I have lost confidence in your style of leadership. I'm sorry, I have to take this.
Oh, yes, please, carry on. This isn't important.
Yes, I'm with him now. What? God, was it the prison governor or someone from the police? Okay, fine, I won't be long.
Don't let me waste any more of your time. I'm sorry that you've lost confidence. I haven't. I still believe I'm doing the right thing.
I am telling the board to re-advertise the post of Director of Surgery.
You should look at these. The poor man had multiple brain abscesses because of the endocarditis.
Joseph.
Frankly, he didn't stand a chance. There was nothing I could have done. And plus, I suppose these might have explained his erratic behavior.
Joseph, you can relax. It's all over.
Headed off at the pass.
Really? Excellent.
Fantastic. I sense the grace and charm offensive.
Actually, it wasn't necessary. There was an admission that the patient had been, well, shall we say, manhandled prior to coming here, which rather took the heat out of their complaint about you. The governor's rather sheepish.
No doubt they'll instigate a thorough investigation at the prison.
Well, quite, but frankly, unless they discover a scalpel on the chest in the post-mortem, it's basically gone away from us.
Good, good. And there's definitely no scalpel. I do a recount of the instruments right after I close.
For the record, Joseph performed the procedure perfectly. He is a rising star of the CT department.
Well, I expect great things from you. This is what I like to hear. Positivity, encouragement. It's good for everyone's spirits.
Mrs. Beecham and Mr. Hope have been great teachers.
Connie, can we have a word?
Yeah.
Well, that is a big relief. Just tell Faye she was convinced I was about to be strung up.
It's going to prove to me.
It's like a madness.